Hi, my name is Sajid, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I teach programming languages. And this video is about Java programming language. It's a series, and today I have reached a chapter where I will be teaching Java exceptions. So try and catch what are these. So we will look into it now. So guys, when you are writing a code, Java program, there are possibilities that there can be errors or problems with that. And these errors can be like made by the programmers, uh, which are left unidentified, or there can be errors due to wrong input. For example, one program expects you to enter an integer, but you enter some text, and if inside the code this input is not properly handled, there will be an error and program can be terminated. So when an error occurs, Java will normally stop and generate an error message. The technical term for this is in Java is called Java will throw an exception, throw an error, right? So whenever there is an error, it's called Java will throw an exception. So they keep remember this term. This is very important. Technically this is used. You will not still say there's an error, you will say throws an exception. So what is the Java try and catch? Actually, try statement, these are keywords, and this statement allows you to define a block of code to be tested for errors while it is being executed, and catch statement allows you to define a block of code to be executed if an error occurs in the try block. And try and catch keywords come in pairs. They are used together, and here's the syntax. So block of code in the try, you can say in the try statement region, and we have a block of code in the catch. And when some program is executing, and the block of code is executing in the try block, and if some error occurs, then there will be an exception thrown, and the block of the code to handle those errors or display some error statement will be executed, which we will write here in the catch region, right? So consider following example. In this example, we have one array of numbers which has 1 2 3, and 0 1 2 3 is their index, but you are trying to access a number at index 10, but there is no index 10 because this is a small small array with just 3 members. So when you will execute this program, it will give an error, and it throws an exception, which is like array index out of bound exception, right? So if you want to see, we can execute it. See here, when we have executed, it has given us this java.lang.array index out of bound exception. Okay, so now let's move forward. Okay, now if an error occurs, we can use try catch to catch the error and execute some code to handle it. Okay, so let's see what happens. Now in the same thing, what we have done, in this array we have 3 members, and the system.out.println, my number is 10. So now when this my number 10 tries to read element in this array at index 10, definitely this is an error. This is not going to happen. Then exception is thrown, and the code inside the catch block is executed, which is something went wrong. So let's try it again. something went wrong. But if I make this 1, what will happen? I'm reading now a number, an element in the array at index 1, which is 2. So this time, because there was no error, we were within the range or limit of the array, so we have printed out 2. But now, if now I read like 6 again, 6 is also outside the range. So what will happen? In the try block, the exception will be thrown and catch the code in the catch will be executed, which says something went wrong. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Catch, try, and catch. Try is there to try a code, and it like sort of, you try a code and you expect that there will be no error. But if there is an error, exception will be thrown and catch is there to catch that error and take some action. Right? So I hope this concept is easy if you try to understand in this way. Try something, and if something bad happens, catch it immediately. Okay? So it's easy. And then we have finally statement, another keyword, lets you execute code after try and catch regardless of the results. So this is something additional thing in Java which runs after catch statement is done. We have finally statement, finally block, and whatever code we write here is executed. So let's see here. So in the catch we have something went wrong, and then we have the try catch is finished, right? So it means this is the sequence of the execution. We have try block where we try to read index at 10, and then we reached catch where something went wrong is printed. After catch is finished, we are printing the try catch is finished. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now let's look at the throw keyword. Throw actually, as we said, like the technical name of like error occurrence is exception is thrown. So throw keyword or statement allows you to create a custom error. I mean, you can generate an error as per your requirement. The throw statement is used together with an exception type, right? There are many exception types available in Java. For example, arithmetic exception, file not found exception, array index out of bound exception, security exception, etc. So these are like exceptions available in Java. These are, so as you can say, errors available in Java. So what's happening in this in this example? What's happening? We in the main method we are calling this static method check age, and we are giving input 15. And inside we have this if statement which sees if age is less than 18. If it is less than 18, this throws new arithmetic exception. I mean, it generates an error and says access denied. Access denied. You must be at least 18 years old. Yeah, you must be. See here, must be 18 year old. Exception in thread main java.lang.arithmetic exception, access denied, right? Or else if age is more, then access granted, you are old enough. So let's try with the 19 years age. In this case, throw new exception will not be executed. This is what we expect from this code. And let's see, I need access. Access granted, you are old enough. Okay, now this time we call check age method with age 19 years. Okay, try it yourself. So if age was 20, you could here the same thing which I have done with 19. Here in this our chapter we have in the text we have, like age was 20. I mean, if we run the code with 20, it will say access granted, you're enough, your age, you are old enough. Okay, so that's all. We wrap up our video here, and this is very important topic. I would recommend, highly recommend you to do a lot of practice of these concepts, and write small programs to do experiments with it, and keep remember, try, catch, and finally, these three things, and throw these keywords, and that's it. So okay, as always, as I say, I hope this video was informative and helpful and useful, and you did learn something from here. And please share this video with your friend and colleague, and I'll be back very soon with another video. By that time, okay, Allah Hafiz, bye bye.